Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. My name is AbdulAziz Akeeli. First of all thing here in slides is from the definition and describe is from my mind and from what I understand from this material with you, Doctor. Today we have four subjects: scaling, DOS attack, clustering, visualization. First one we have is scaling. The scaling is measured by the ability of IT resources to act and handle with the number of demand and requests at one time. It's mean by how to act with a lot of requests from one time. We have two type of scaling: horizontal, vertical. The first one we have here is horizontal. Horizontal, it's refers to add or releasing of IT resources that are from same time, and scaling here is out. Second one we have is vertical. It's a reverse to replacing an IT resources with another with high capacity, and scaling here is up. It's mean change with another have high capacity. In the next slide, we saw the diagram and understand more. Horizontal we say it's add or remove. Here is add and the add be from the same type. The vertical we say is replacing or changing with another with high capacity. As we see here, here we have two CPU and here we have four. The scaling is up in vertical, the scaling is out in horizontal. Here in this slide we have the advantage and disadvantage from each of them and compare between them. The horizontal, the advantage is have easy tools, easy to upgrade, better use of similar system, easy to small system. Disadvantage, the the architecture of the design of system is very complicated, have high cost of utility, more hardware of network. The vertical, the advantage, reduce software cost, takes less power, and easy to do. A disadvantage, limited scaling, more ability of where the small the percent of fail is very high, limited ability of upgrade. Compare between them: horizontal less expensive, vertical more expensive. Horizontal not limited by hardware, vertical limited by hardware. The second subject we have here is DOS attack. In the beginning, in DOS attack, we must remember one word: overload. So the attack is meant to close or the device or network, and that make the join is very hard or impossible. So the goal or purpose of this attack is to do overload, like what I say, the overload on IT resources until don't work done. So that those attack, he is attacked by some way to make overload. How I know or some effect to those attack, like slow in performance, increase in email, slow server. Increase on email here, it's mean send a lot of spam email to make overload. Type of those attack, sorry. There are more much type, but this two is important. Application layer flood. In this attack, in this attack, the attacker flood the service by fake request. Mean the attacker send a lot of IP address to try to slow the system. DDoS attack, distributed denial of service. It's like DOS attack, but the big difference here: in DOS attack, the attack or the request come from one client, but here come from more than one. Sorry. In next slide we have the diagram and I will explain. So here we have consumer A and consumer B. Consumer A is attacker. As we see, consumer A or the attacker send a lot of message to make overload until the consumer B don't work or don't can access to the system. The third subject we have here is clustering. Clustering is a group of independent of IT resources with together in the base is separated or the single system or each one alone, but here is make together and work as a single system. The goal or the aim to reduce workload, to make a lot of things in short time, reduce work and increase performance of tasks. And also it is uh, as it's cost effective, make mean the money here in something deserve can manage by good and easy and help way, and important thing its control provide a single system image like we see here, or as we see here, there are six nodes. Every one of them is a single system, but here is work all like one big system, and it's very strong. The last subject we have here, virtualization. It's a technology platform used for the creation of virtual instance of IT resources, and that how we can help to make virtual picture for themselves, so that make easy to share resources, process from many users, and easy and helpful. I hope this was clear and interesting, and thank you very much, Doctor.